Welcome back. We're in the Yeshiva. Shalom Bayit, Bezat Hashem. This is the Tuesday night version, Bezat Hashem, of Chazon Ish. Yud Dalet of Kislev, Bezat Hashem. Only 12 nights away from the Chanukah Licht. Those were the days of Chanukah.
Remember long ago.
So, yeah. So this we're holding by Chazon Ovadiya in Daf, the page Pei Bet, Halacha Bet. This is going to be Shemanim. We discussed yesterday the oils and the twigs that are kosher for Chanukah Lech. There?
I have Pei Bet.
Pei Bet. Let's go.
Page, yeah.
Shemen shel zayid orla she'asur behana'a. We know the 3 orla years, the first 3 years of produce growing in the land of Israel. It's called the 3 years of orla. So now they made oil out of those. So it's called shemen of orla. It's asur b'hana. So therefore, en lehadlik bo nerot Chanukah. Because it's asur from hana, you're not allowed to use it for Chanukah Lech. V'afal pi she'asur lishtamesh le'ora. What are you going to say? Wait a minute, Rabbi. We're not allowed to enjoy Chanukah Lech anyway. So how can you say if the light of the oil is asur lehana, so it should be mutar? Because anyway, you're not allowed to use the light of the Chanukah. מכל מקום הוא נהנה ממה שחוסך מלהוציא על שמן לחנוכה. The problem is the money that he's saving from buying other oil, that's called ana'ah already. That's called he hasn't have a pleasure from it. So he's going to take this oil which is asur, and he's going to save the oil that's kosher for cooking, for baking, whatever. He's going to use it for other stuff, and therefore what's going to be here, he's going to have a physical pleasure from the oil itself, and therefore that will be asur, and that's why you're not allowed to use that oil for Chanukah. Gimel, Pei Gimel, Shemen shel Shevi'it. הרבה מן האחרונים אוסרים להדליק ממנו נרות חנוכה, כיוון דקיים עולן אסור להשתמש לאורה. Okay, so we have like this. The shemen, the oil of the 7th year, Shemitah year, that they made out of it oil. What are you going to do? So he says that a lot of Rabbonim, the Achronim especially, they say it's asur, not allowed, right?
Yeah.
Because again, you're not allowed to have l'ishtamesh le'ora, from the light. La Torah amra le'ochla v'lo le'hafsed, right?
Okay. That's to eat from it, but not the last bit.
No. La Torah amra le'ochla v'lo le'hafsed.
Shouldn't be a loss to eat.
Right. The eating would be asur. No, you have to eat it. Again, shemen shvi'it, you have to eat it. You could eat it, no? For yourself.
Okay.
You don't have to business with it.
Right.
You're allowed to eat. Okay. V'yesh motirin. Some say no. Because you're allowed to eat shemen. The 7th year oil, I mean, it's like anything. You're allowed to eat the fruit of it, no?
Right, so why can't I burn it? What's the difference?
Well, that's right.
I just can't sell it. I just can't do business with it.
I can't do business with it. That's what it says. Some say yes.
Okay.
However, if the land is owned by Goy, and that Goy produces oil from that land,
Good, no shvius.
right? וכן, אם נמכרו הפרדסים של הזיתים שמהם נעשה השם לגויים, על ידי הרבנות מותר. So it would be if the fields were sold to the Goyim, or lechatchila, through the rabbis, whatever, through the contracts, they have special contracts that will allow us to use to have the Goy work the 7th year on his own fields, because it's his now. Right?
Doesn't Shemitah doesn't apply also even to the Goyim's fields?
No. Shemitah only applies to the Jewish fields, Jewish own fields.
The whole Eretz Yisrael is a Kedusha Shemitah, the whole Eretz Yisrael.
Right, but it only applies when first of all, right now it's all anyway the Rabbanan, right? We don't have
even in Eretz Yisrael.
Yeah, it's the Rabbanan because listen, it's a big machlokes. Do we have Shemitah year this season? Noheg, lo noheg.
Okay.
So we do it obviously the Chumrah, but no, it's not what's his name. No. So there's a big fights if you're allowed to sell even the whole machlokes. If you're allowed to sell the land to the 7th year to the Goyim, is it really sold because and you get it back?
Right.
It's the same question probably you could ask on Pesach, Chametz and Pesach.
Right, don't do anything. It's getting into trouble if we ask questions. We're getting into trouble.
No, you could ask questions and you could get to the real answer by only digging. If you don't ask questions, you ain't gonna dig. You must always dig and find out the right answer, and that's it. And then you have no problems. Okay, הלכה ד' on פ"ו. שמן זית שלא הפרישו ממנו תרומות ומעשרות כדת, אין להדליק ממנו לא לנר שבת ולא לנר חנוכה. Oil that was squeezed out by in kibbutz, the non-religious kibbutz.
Okay.
So therefore, they didn't do any. If they didn't do any trumot masrot, it's not allowed to be used at all for
Shabbos,
not even Shabbos Chanukah and not Shabbos Chanukah and not Chanukah. Pei Zayin, hey, shemen shenimtza bo achbar. Now, what happened was that you found a dead mouse inside the oil. Right? For sure, nobody's going to eat from it.
Right.
So therefore, even though there's a whole barrel of what's his name, of oil, and one little what's his name, mouse. You're going to throw out the mouse. You know? I promise you, this guy's going to feed it to us, but they're not going to eat themselves.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
The fact that when the manufacturer is going to throw out the whole oil,
right? They'll make foods with it. They'll sell to people, but they're not.
They're not going to eat themselves, right?
Yeah. They don't eat.
It's not נאסר מן הדין לאכילה, מלכתחילה it's not אסור. בכל מקום אסור להדליק ממנו נר חנוכה, כמו שאין מדליקים ממנו נר שבת של בית הכנסת. You're not allowed to light Hanukkah lit from it, just like you would not light Hanukkah from it. It's a
good example. You wouldn't use it for a show, so you shouldn't use it for your...
The question is, what we're buying from manufacturers, can we trust them?
We don't have a choice. That's the
we have no other option, huh?
There's no option. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, they have Yiddish. They don't have Yidden manufacturing it in their show. I'm sure they do.
So what? Business is business. Money is money. It's kasher.
Yeah.
It's but even if the mice got grinded,
right, even if there is anything, right? Even if there's mice in there, like you said.
No, mice grinded into it.
Right, and the oil. It's still but the bashishim.
Yes.
Yeah. I know this is not a pleasant thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beichet.
We have no choice.
Okay, you're right. That's my policy. We don't have choice. We eat today all the garbage that they feed us, all the zashgochas, whatever they tell us.
Imagine we had Jack in the Box, McDonald's. How bad that is for us. It's terrible. I say all these fast food places are terrible. The things that they're feeding people on. They don't even know. They think they're getting this, and they're getting.
They're
getting lab grown meat now. All these things.
Yeah, already they started.
They have lab grown meat. Yeah.
In McDonald's.
Yeah.
They advertise it as such.
I don't think they advertise it, but they have it there.
Already.
Yeah.
Wow.
These places.
I thought they were still too far behind it. They already have it.
Yeah, lab grown diamonds. Why can't they?
In 2 weeks, they said they could grow a lot, like a nice steak.
Nice steak in 2 weeks. They can make a diamond in the lab. Why can't they do anything else? Burgers.
Yeah. But those diamonds were a lot of money.
Yeah.
Lab grown diamonds.
Yeah, it could be. Same thing, same exact strength and everything. It's just in a lab.
Wow.
Same properties and everything.
And nobody gets killed.
Killed?
No, what do you know? Blood diamonds. You know what blood diamonds are?
People kill over diamonds.
Of course, all over Africa. It's a normal stage. How we got from that to Africa? I don't know. Okay. Beichet Chavav. Shemen שהונח תחת המיטה. Oh, now we have a problem. You're not allowed to put any food under the bed.
Okay.
And you're not allowed to put any food under the bed. So what happened was this oil was put under the bed. וישנו עליה בלילה. Somebody slept. It had to be somebody slept in it overnight.
Okay.
אף על פי כן כשר הוא להדלקת נרות חנוכה ונרות שבת. Even though you're not eating it, you're allowed to still light it.
I see.
Because in the goof of the Shemi, nothing happened.
Right. I mean, you can't eat. Could you eat from this oil? Let's say you want to cook.
No.
With it. You can't cook with it.
No. Anything that goes under the bed you slept over it, finished. It's tome. It's kosher להדלוקה.
Okay.
not להכילו. בפרט בזמננו שהקרקע של ביתנו מרוצפת באבנים או בקורות. שאפילו לעניין האכילה מותר לאכול מאכלים שהונחו תחת המיטה, ובפרט במקום שיש הפסד מרובה. So Rabbi says no. If specifically there's a lot of loss, you're allowed to eat it even. So let's say it happens very common. Kids with high chips under the bed.
Right.
For them it's a hefsed merubeh.
For the kids, yeah.
The chips, you go crazy for that chips. or lollipops they put on
But
the
generally, people shouldn't eat food that was under the bed. Like
bed. Yeah, today Rabbi says that we're mekel, but I don't know, we're not mekel. I never heard that we're mekel. No, we were machmir, like Ben Ishchai, and finished. Rabbi is more mekel, it's like.
because
Tar
the
le'echol ma'achilim
tumah though,
shulchan.
we don't keep such chumrah laws by gabe tumah.
What do you mean?
See, everybody's tumah now. Everybody
Yeah,
has,
something
everybody
murutzefet,
has,
no
a,
murutzefet, I don't know what that means.
everybody has a status of tumah.
What do you mean? There's a different type of tuchah, yeah.
Different kind of tumah. So why should I not? Why should I stop myself from eating something that was under the bed, chips?
Not allowed to, that's right. Well, the rabbis told you not to.
But back then, when we were everyone was tahor. Even nowadays.
Yeah, of course, nowadays, but Ben Ishchai is when was Ben Ishchai written? 1,000 years ago? He's talking now, to you, to us.
Well,
Okay.
we don't understand tumah though.
We don't have to understand, we just follow.
We just follow. No, right. It's true.
Ashkenazim have a problem, they have to understand everything before they do it.
Okay.
We follow.
Just follow.
We follow what the rabbi,
Very
with the
good.
tata, with mama, what anybody says to us, we just follow.
Good. Okay.
We're good followers.
Yeah.
Zayin.
Sometimes, most of the time.
Yeah,
Starting like to ask questions.
What?
Starting like to ask questions also.
No, the youngsters, the ones that were ishtank zuk.
No, over here they don't like to ask
Yeah,
questions.
what?
Over here, our friends over here on both sides of me, they don't like to ask questions.
No, we're not talking about
Israelis
in the middle
like
of
that.
learning. It's not a problem. I'm talking about when you give a psak halacha, when the halacha is mentioned.
That's
they
everybody
give
accepts. They accept.
You have to do. That's it. That's what the
Smarter
halacha is. That's what the rabbi said. Nobody talks
Smarter
questions.
always accept. Yeah.
Nobody asks questions. By Ashkenazim, there will be problem. They always okay, check. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Zayin. Shemen sheyesh bo ta'arovet shuman me'utach shel behema tbi'ah. What happened was you have oil, jug of oil. Inside there's pieces of animal that's impure.
Wow. Right. So we mentioned-
fat from it.
Okay, we talked about it. We brought up this idea.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we don't know what's grinded up in the oils now. But the bashishim, we said we don't know what's.
Okay. מנהג'ין כשר הוא להדלקת נרות חנוכה ורק מהיות טוב להימנע מלהדליק בו נרות חנוכה. It's kosher to use, but it's preferably not to. Okay?
We didn't even know. We were talking about something else. We didn't know how we got there. We were machabit to this. We didn't even know it. We were machabit to this.
הלכה ח'
Yeah.
צדיק ג' אין יוצאים ידי חובת הדלקת נרות חנוכה באור החשמל. Lighting Hanukkah with the electricity, you will not be yotze berit, cannot make a bracha. שצריך להקפיד על השמן ובתילה. You must be very meticulous to make sure there's oil and you have twigs. בדומה להדלקות המנורה בבית המקדש, שבה נעשה הנס. To be similar to what happened in בית המקדש, that was the whole thing. There was the oil and the twig.
What's the or a chamshel?
What?
Chamshel or a chamshel?
No, what are you?
In the first line on ches or a chamshel. A chashba.
What are you doing?
You're not saying that they're chavas halakha. There's Chanukah or a chashma.
Be'ora chashmal.
Yeah.
Chashmal. Electricity.
Oh. Yeah.
Electricity. You didn't hear?
Yeah. I remember this. Yeah.
Okay. Tet. המדליק נר חנוכה בשמן גזול או גנוב. Somebody stole a jug of oil.
Wow.
Now he wants to make the bracha. Light the candles. And he did it. יצא ידי חובתו בדיעבד. He fulfilled the mitzvah. אבל אין לו לברך עליו ברכת להדליק נר חנוכה. He's not allowed to make a bracha.
Make a bracha on it.
Why? Because it has to be yours, I guess.
Yours. Like everything else, like lulav, so all these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's all the discussion over here.
On
Yud.
menorah gazel. Oh no, the oil is gazel.
Yeah.
Shemen gazel.
אסור להשתמש אסור להשתמש לאור הנר של חנוכה. You're not allowed to use the you're not allowed to have any benefit from the Chanukah oil. I mean Chanukah light. The afilu tashmish shel kedusha. You're not allowed to use it for holy purposes. Kegon lilmod leora asur. To sit next to it and to enjoy it from the light. If the sefer is also asur. ואפילו תשמיש הרי כגון לבדוק מעות או למנות לאורה אסור. Or about counting money, or even to check the coin that you were giving to whatever, honey.
Right.
Whatever, if you have just that light, you're not allowed to check the coin with the light from the Chanukah. כדי שלא יהיו המצוות בזויות עליו. There should not be like a mitzvah embarrassed. Now, ולכן נוהגים להדליק נר נוסף שנקרא shamash. Therefore, the custom is to always light a shamash. And therefore, today, why? What do you need that for? Because if you're going to come to use to have some benefit from the light of Chanukah, it will be it will be, you will say you're enjoying from the shamash. שמדליקים אותו לאחרונה ונוהגים לתת הנר נוסף יותר גבוה מנרות המצווה. So the rabbi says that the custom to light the shamash later, the list, okay, and it has to be also above the regular, the other candles. Why? Because you want to. There's a hint to this. It says over there that all the rest ones were facing, or they're standing opposite him. שמנין שמנין נרות המצווה בכל הלילות ביחד הם 36 כמניין לא. שמניין, all the נרות are accumulated from 1 through 8 for 8 days, it's going to give you 36 total. ואחר שעבר זמן מצוותה, and however, we have to know, this is the rule, very important rule. After the 30 minutes where it's supposed to be lit for, שהוא חצי שעה, from the time that he started, מותר לו לכבותה, you're allowed to even put it out with your hands, the Chanukah. וכן יכול להשתמש לאורה, or to sit with a book and learn from with a sefer next to it. Now it's mutar, after 30 minutes. First 30 minutes, asur. After 30 minutes, mutar. Yud Aleph, page Kuf Bet. נר השמש של נרות החנוכה הוא נר של חול גמור ואין בו קדושה כלל. The shamash has no קדושה at all. ורשאים להשתמש בו לכל דבר הרשות. When people light fire for the house for cooking from it, you could use anywhere, no problem. You could light anything you want. I wanted to say the cigarettes, but I remember that the cigarettes are safek isur d'oraisa, so stay away from it.
It's sakana, no?
Sakana, yeah. Right now they settled jewel. You heard it? They settled millions and millions of trillions of dollars. They're settling with it. I don't know.
Why? Because
people, 10,000 people sued Jewel.
Sued a Jew?
Jewel.
Oh,
you know the fake white cigarettes,
okay.
the fake cigarettes. The settlements left and right, and then everybody tells you it's not dangerous.
Right.
Hashem should give us test. Don't give us a test. Don't give us an advertiser that wants to advertise vaping. I told them.
You would say no?
No vaping in the magazine. No way.
Pay full price.
Huh?
They'll pay full price.
I don't think so. I should be Mefarsem. I should be participating and be partner of this kind of people. It's dangerous even. There's a lot of questions. Ashgachan. Did you see what's his name? Rabbi Tahan?
Who?
Rabbi Tahan. There's a whole write-up about it this week.
No, yeah, you did point it out to me. I heard you talking about it, but I didn't read it. I didn't go through it.
I'm going to. You'll see.
You did point it out.
Not good news.
It's the Raisa. He
no, that's the right. So the cigarettes, we know that it's harming you, and it says when if you're going against your body, you're harming your body. Somebody tells me, "Oh, Rabbi, what about eating a lamb? It also harms you." No. If you overeat, yes, you're gonna harm yourself. But cigarettes, they say a second hand even kills.
Yeah.
Even without smoking, cigarettes kills. So what
Right.
if you eat a piece of steak? Does it harm me also now?
Everything.
Yeah, you eat a piece of steak, it's gonna harm me?
harming you?
Yeah.
No.
Of course, good. So what do you why do you make a comparison?
That's right. There's no secondhand.
Not a kind of comparison is this. You're gonna eat this, you're gonna eat this, you're gonna die.
Secondhand eating, secondhand smoking. Yeah.
Such a crazy arguments. People have zero understanding what we're talking about. We're talking about here. He goes out by a dime. He goes with his hand and he puts poison into his mouth.
Right.
It's not allowed.
Cool.
It's not allowed to put poison in your hands directly by yourself. I don't know. No, the doctor is doing it. That's allowed. Fools. Yud bet. Halacha Yud bet. Good evening. מדליקים נר חנוכה מנר חנוכה הסמוך לו על ידי פתילות ארוחות. So what happened was, you have one candle, one light next to each other. One of them went out. So can you use the one that's lit to light the? He says no problem, because why? Why?
Why don't you use from the shamash? Why should you use from the?
ומותר להדליק אפילו נר של המהדרין מן המהדרין. No problem. מנר החיוב, even from the first light. The first one is chiyuv, right?
Okay.
And the rest ones are מהודרין. כיוון שעל כל פנים שניהם נרות מצווה. Everything's מצווה, שניהם מצווה. אבל לא ידליק מנר חנוכה לנר חנוכה על ידי אמצעי. But you cannot light, take a stick or match light from the...
Could you from the shamash though? Could you do it from the, take the light from the shamash?
Shamash is not a problem. We're talking right now the regular Chanukah licht. The rabbi says that we have to be very, very careful not to light. You cannot not light, take a match and light from the lit.
What lit?
To transfer to that one. It has to be direct contact. Here's the oil, and here's the ptila, and here's the ptila. This ptila has to touch this ptila. You cannot use anything in the middle. Anything in the interim to transfer from one oil fire to the next fire, from one oil candle to the next fire, candle will not be allowed. Why? כגון שכבה הנר שבידו, שמדליק ממנו את נרות החנוכה. Oh, another thing is, what happens? He is lighting with a wax candle, his oil candles. What happened was, many times the wax candle gets put out of the fire. It extinguishes. What do you do? אינו רשאי להדליקו מנר חנוכה, כדי שיימשך להדליק את נרות החנוכה הנוספת. So now what happened was, he has five candles to light. So he lit the first two, and now the wax candle went out. Right. He's not allowed to take fire from those two to light the next.
You just lit it.
That's right. But now they have kedusha. This candle has no kedusha. From those candles, he's allowed to light the other candles. Right. But he cannot use this candle to take from that from the kedusha candles, because they have holiness already of mitzvah. You have to go out and get a new fire, yeah.
New fire from the shamash, so use the shamash.
ורוצה להחמיר לחזור להדליקה, לא הדליקה מחנך הסמוך לה, שעדיין דולק, ואפילו על ידי פתילה ארוכה, שמן הדין קיים עליו כביתה, אין זקוק, הכבדה אין זקוק לה, חשוב כנר הרשות, שאין מדליק אותו מנר מצווה. סמוך לו שעדיין דולק, ואפילו על ידי פתילה ארוכה, שמן הדין כמובן כדבר אין זקוק לה. So he says like this. What happened was that he was lighting the candles, right? What happened? Yes. This is what Rabbi says. And he lit this candle, and this candle has a ptila that's hanging out. And then the ptila is still burning, not using the oil. Ptila is oil. So the Rabbi says, if you're the one that you're holding went out, you're not allowed to take even from that ptila.
No, okay.
Even though it's not eating from the oil yet. Wow. Still not allowed.
So you need
Hashiv kaner harashut she'en bandakin oto miner mitzvah, because this is a ner reshut. This is not an obligation.
Right.
Those are mitzvah. Now you're going to take from mitzvah. You're not allowed to do that.
I see.
And צריך לומר שאסור להדליק נר של חול או סיגריה. The rabbi says here. See, Rabbi brought it up.
Cigar, yeah.
Not allowed to light anything from Chanukah, not even cigar. Not in the other hand, candles מנר Chanukah from the Chanukah licht. ורק שעבר זמן מצוותה. However, after the period of its mitzvah passed down, which is 30 minutes, היינו חצי שעה לאחר הדלקה, מותר להדליק ממנה כמו שמותר להשתמש לאורה לדבר הרשות. You're allowed to light from it, and you're allowed to use it for any purpose. י' ג' אין חוששים להחליף הפתילות כל ערב הפתילות החדשות. You're not obligated to change ptilot every night. You could use the same ptilot.
If they like,
If they like, yeah, if they work, why not?
yeah.
Okay, now we've Kufav. הלכה י"ד, נר של בית הכנסת, ונר של שבת, ונר של חנוכה, ונר של תלמוד תורה, כולם נחשבים נרות של מצווה, ומותר להדליק נר זה ונר לאחר. So you have like this, you have a shul that they had, in all those days they had candles in the shul, not like what we have today, Baruch Hashem, plenty of light. In all days, so now it will be still mutar. If you have all those candles together, you're allowed to use them within each other. Shabbos candles, Chanukah, the rabbi says over here.
One from another?
One from another, yeah, no problem. Chanukah, Beneshel, Talmud Torah, or yeshiva, you have lights in the yeshiva, they're kulam, nechshavim, nerot, shel mitzvah. All of them are considered to be the lights of the mitzvah, and you're allowed to use them to light each other. Okay, we finish just now the halakhat oseh mitzvah velo hanacha. That's what we're going to start. The halakha oseh mitzvah velo hanacha. Page kufvav. The lighting makes the mitzvah and not placing. What is going on? So let's see what that means. Aleph. Mekivan shehadlaka oseh mitzvah. Since the lighting of the Hanukkah licht is the mitzvah. If you light it appropriately, and all of a sudden the wind came and blew everything out, right?
Okay.
According to the law, you're not obligated to light it back again.
Well, even if it was under the half hour?
Less than a minute it was lit. All of a sudden the wind came and blew it out.
Oh.
You don't have to do it because you fulfilled the mitzvah of lighting already.
For a minute?
Yeah, הרוצה לזכות במצווה שלמה, יחזור וידליקנה שנית בלא ברכה. So therefore, if you want to fulfill the mitzvah anyway, relight it again without a bracha.
Yeah, because he's not
ותבוא עליו ברכה. He is yotzu, that's the whole pichudush of it. He's yotzu the mitzvah, but he wants to do more, he wants to be more perfect, let him light it again.
Okay.
without a bracha. ותבוא עליו ברכה, and he'll get blessed. אבל אם הייתה הרוח נושבת, היה צפוי מראש שלא תוכל להחזיק מעמד בפני הרוח, בכל זאת הדליקה בפני הרוח ומכבתה. לא יצא ידי חובה וצריך לחזור להדליקה בפנים בלי ברכה באופן שלא יכוון הרוח. So he says like this. What happened was you have a Chanukah outside, you know there's windy and it's going to put out the Chanukah if you leave it like this.
Yeah.
And you knew it lechatchila, that's going to be a problem. You're not allowed to light. You're not allowed to light like that at all.
You can't lay it in a place where you know it's going to go out.
Right, that's what he's talking about. Okay?
I surely put the box on there on the
So if, let's say he did light it outside, he's not Yotzei Chovah. He has to light it again, but
so you're not allowed to light again.
Yes, he should light it again. Where he knew that the wind is going to blow it out. Now the wind blew it out. The wind did its act. Okay? The wind did what it was supposed to do, blow it out.
Right, and so he's
good. And if he suspected it before, then he's not allowed to light there or whatever it is. He has to make protection. Did he do protection? He needs to relight it.
Right.
Okay.
Why is he allowed to relight it?
What do you mean? He's obligated. He didn't fulfill the mitzvah. He knew the wind is strong. He's going to blow it out.
Why did he light it there then?
Well, he said he's going to have Hashem is going to do a miracle for him.
You can't do that.
You understand? I'm very pleased that you know that you cannot do that. But what can I do? That's what the guy did.
Okay.
This is what the guy did already.
Right.
Sometimes this is what we do here.
We're
talking about scenarios that are very, very strange. הלכה ב' המדליק נרות חנוכה בערב שבת מבעוד יום. So now you're lighting Chanukah licht before Shabbat while it's still day. ואחר כך כבתה לפני קבלת שבת. However, he lit, let's say, 40 minutes before Shkia, right? Or 20, whatever, 30 minutes before that. And now, before Shabbos even started, the candle went out.
Wow. Yeah, it was one out light quickly. It's not, what's the question?
מה תחלק את זה לכל העולם?
עוד פעם,
איך אתה אומר?
אוקיי, תודה רבה.
זה בידיים שלי, אני צריך להחליט את זה.
אוקיי, let's finish it. אוקיי?
Yeah.
continue.
With,
אני נושא 22.
מה?
דצמבר 22 אני אנסה לקראת.